Hey guys, let's talk about Flesh and Blood and what's going on with Skirmish season. Before that, I apologize for the haircut and the beard shave being unexpected, but it's summer, it had to go. Also, with that being said, a huge thank you to all of you guys for getting us to 100 subscribers, and hopefully we can continue this journey on the upwards track until we can get 1,000 and continue past that as well. With that being said, let's dive right into what's going on. Skirmish Season Week 1 talked about all of the heroes and what is going on. It showed us who was on the top of the leaderboards and who was most likely on their way out the door. And that is Icelander and Oldham is going to be heading the bench and off of our gameplay for next Skirmish Season. Now, this doesn't mean that they are out the door. It's just most likely going to happen. With that being said, we got a lot of talk about all of the classes and how well they were doing. And we got an honorable mention for ninjas saying that they're still being tried, but as of right now, no one has had any success with them. The ninja class is broken. Moving back to week 2, which is what we're in right now, we have had a lot of wonderful things being said, finding that it is getting more true that the top 2 are on their way out the door, and that the lake is thawing. In Narnia terms, well, the queen's gonna die. And hopefully that happens, because that means that it'll bring a lot of new play, a new meta to the game that we haven't yet seen. Now, moving into week 3, which is at where we are as of Monday, and we're getting to see what's going on, we should have a new announcement come out. Hopefully we'll see where everything's landing across all of the skirmish seasons over the US and everywhere else, and we can see who's actually going to be on their way out the door closer and more official, and who will be most likely staying. The big thing here is that if Icelander and Oldham do end up leaving, we will have a different style of play moving forwards. Now, this is crucial because of a couple things. One, we don't have to deal with the higher blues needing in our deck to deal with the frostbite. We can go down to a more red aggressive or more yellow aggressive decks. And it also means that things that people have been testing out, like the Riptide build that runs just pure traps, may be a little bit more successful in this new age of Flesh and Blood, where the lake is obviously thawed. Now, personally, there needs to be a point where all the heroes can play on an equal footing to a certain degree, and I don't think that'll happen. As of right now, the game is still new. We still have too many card pools in some cards and not enough in others. For instance, Dash has a very low amount of Majestics compared to a lot of the other classes that are out, and I think once Dash starts to get those, she'll become a powerhouse queen. But overall, the gameplay eventually will level out as we continue to get more sets. Now, I really think that this beautiful Riptide build that people are trying out, where it's purely traps and no arrow cards and using Nourishing Emptiness to just continue to do this over and over again, is a really interesting thought process, because it shows us how the game can function for maybe even other classes. You know, maybe scrap your entire Bravo swing big and try to find some way to swing multiple times and do other weird things that are allowed to be dominated. It leaves us for this interesting gameplay moving forward that people aren't trying, and that eventually someone's going to try, and we're going to have a rogue deck. And this rogue deck is going to walk through the meta, in my opinion, with such ease, because no one knows how to block it, no one knows what to do, no one knows what's even going on with the deck, and they're just going to go through everybody until, well, everyone figures out what's going on, and then it'll become maybe a meta deck, or everyone will shift, play this round's on me to stop stop 1 damage from all of it. But these type of decks are really, really cool, because it shows us that the game can do fun things, unique things that some players may go, oh, that's not what that deck's supposed to do, but then another player goes, but I made it do it. And that's why I love Flesh and Blood. With that being said, I'll keep you guys updated for what's going on in Skirmish. If any of you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.